Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. Let's dive with the daily and we'll see of course what do we have today, and starting with the channeling. As you can see, of course, we are currently in the base channel, and above it actually we tested the upper line of this base channel yesterday or 3 days ago. We saw a rejection over there, and we see of course the price is bouncing again toward the upside, and that means of course it's a signal of strength here. It took of course the bait, and we're taking of course the rally here potentially for a Bitcoin again, which it can be of course the probability for several 1-2s here and pushing much more higher, which is giving us of course the probability for the shallow bear market, as you mentioned, where you have 3 ways down, 3 ways up, very likely still of course, and then pushing down again for a wave C to finish the 3 waves corrective, A, B, and a C in a wave 2, and then pushing toward the upside again. Meaning the shallow bear market has those 3 possibilities over there, where we just achieved the first one, which is very, very shallow, of course, that it can be a WXNY here, where you have 3 ways down, 3 ways up potentially, and another 3 ways down again toward the downside. However, because of course we took the signal, the green flag, of course the rejection above the base channel, and we see the price bouncing again toward the upside, it bring us again of course, or it open the chance again to push for higher in the most possible scenario between all those 3 scenarios, which is a regular flat A, B, and a C there, meaning the wave B as a regular flat would like to hit the 0.786 and the 0.9 Fibonacci level between the 107k 116k.8. That means, yes, it is very likely as well to have kind of like an impulsive wave in double 1, 2 wave, another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 3, and then 4 and a 5, 4 and a 5, and then having of course another ABC. This opens of course potentially then the expanding flat wave B, which it can be here a large zigzag 3 waves before we dive deeper and aggressively within a wave C 1.618, which it has to come back to the same area, 0.38 Fibonacci level for the wave 2. By the way, this of course, because it looks like a 1112 and I cannot take it as 112 wave 3 wave 4 interfered already with the zone 1, which is not allowed over there. That means of course I have to take it in 1112, and this can be of course something like a wave 3 4 5 4 5. Now all of it, it's a full impulse there, and that means of course if this is a full impulse, meaning it's just a wave A, B, and a C, and that of course opens the probability for the blue zone for a new all-time high 130 150k, in case of course we're looking to 3 ways down, 3 ways up, expanding flat, and then 1 2 3 4 and a 5 at the end. This 0.38 56k.8 has to be taken sooner or later, because this is a minimum requirement always in a wave 2 for a bullish impulse, where we need of course the timing of course as well based on this impulse as a bull run. The time is very, very essential. Therefore, however, if we push for higher here, that means that of course we are not yet done. Definitely the timing is not yet done. Definitely also the correction as just those small 3 waves is not yet done, and that means of course we are still looking for a longer wave 2 there, that it might take a little bit more time. Now, can it be something another as a WXNY? Yes, definitely can be this. That means of course, what if that this is a W, a potential wave X, and a wave Y, but the wave Y here is an impulse, and this is definitely an impulse 1 2 3 4 5, and that means of course you are looking for a zigzag here, and that means of course 3 waves, 3 waves, 3 waves, W, X, and a Y, meaning wave B even can be done and finished without a larger of course zigzag, which it can lead us to an expanding flat. My highest probability is this one, guys, which is a normal regular flat. Of course I cannot be a moon boy directly and push for a wave V expanding flat. We have to test this area, see how it's gonna react in this region, and then of course we decide what's gonna happen. But basically this is the highest probability currently, and especially in confluence of course with this channel here, where we saw a bounce again toward the upside. Let's dive inside it on the 1 hour chart for the micro level to see what do we have. So basically, as we mentioned, it is an impulse finished. ABC also finished potentially here. Now, in case that we are still in a wave 4 there, but I doubt it, because if you are in a wave 4, that means you have to break the base channel as we saw before there. The channeling, here we go, meaning of course you need to break it again or to test it one more time inside the red zone. However, this is not my highest probability, honestly, despite that we're still of course below the invalidation, which is 79k 392. Well, I see of course a signal of strength, especially after of course this impulse. I see another impulse formation here to continue of course toward the upside, meaning can be very likely another 1 2 3 4 and a 5 to finish of course, as we mentioned, this zigzag, because this currently plays as a zigzag wave Y, and that means of course this wave Y can be of course a large W, X and a Y. This one can be simply extended, and by the way, the wave Y cannot be simply here an impulse, therefore the wave Y is very likely to push in a zigzag, guys. This is the highest probability, and it might take of course the invalidation both, yeah, because if this is a 1 2 3 anyway, wave 4 is very huge in time, already invalidated even before taking the zone 1, guys. So by time it is invalidated, I would say opening higher probability of course for another zigzag there, zigzag and another zigzag, yeah. So triple zigzag is W, X and Y, very complex structure, to finish of course a wave B in a regular flat, meaning 3 ways down, 3 ways up, and then 1 2 3 4 5 to finish our bear market. Yeah, so this bear market can be finished, of course, after the wave C. So I would say the bear market right now is in the midway and even a little bit more. Midway because you are currently in the wave V formation, the last wave of it, which it might be a W there, X and Y. And then, of course, finishing the last wave as a wave C before we push very high. Yep, 15-minute chart. If we dive even much more internally, we see, of course, this impulse finished as a 1-2, another impulse 1-2, and currently we get somehow a signal by taking the high, 5 ways up, 3 ways down, taking the high, confirmation for something for higher. And that means, yes, the price can overshoot again, at least to take the 1-to-1 fib level taken from the A, B, and a C here, 79k. Now, if we break it there, of course, it's another green flag there. That means, of course, yes, definitely we are looking for something even to take this high there. And of course, continuation a little bit higher, probably 100k can be very likely for Bitcoin until that time, of course, guys. Yep, so that was it for Bitcoin, the daily analysis. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. Before you leave, make sure to join our private Discord community. There you will get daily updates faster than YouTube, plus exclusive bonus trading signals for the gold, silver, Bitcoin, and stocks. You can also request one special technical analysis every day and get access even to our only members video on YouTube and also on Discord. And stay ahead, of course, with economic and political news that actually moves the market. And of course, we do regular Q&A sessions, so you can get your questions answered directly in the Discord. And of course, if you're serious about leveling your trading, the Discord link is below in the description and in the comments. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.